What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We have yet another Next Fest demo. Now this one, I believe, is the last one on the list of the games that I picked up from Next Fest. And this is called No, I Am Not a Human. I am not sure what this is about, but based on this, I picked it up based on this here because it looks like I know it's a horror game from what I can see. I'm not sure what exactly it's about, but listen to this. It says, warning, stay inside, lock your doors, close the blinds, only let humans in, eliminate all visitors. An anxiety horror about paranoia in the end of times. So I'm not sure what they mean by the end of times. So I'm going to have to, that's pretty much what this demo is going to be about for me, is some research. You know what I'm saying? If the end of times they're speaking about is, the biblical end of times, then, I'm going to have to pass, obviously. But if it's something else, like maybe alien invasion or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Typing effect? What? Of course I'm checking the and it's unfortunate that I have to do this, but I'm checking it for any content creation, because I'm not a streamer. But any content creator warnings, Alan Wake 2. Anyways, let's jump into this. I don't even like the looks of this already. I'm assuming WASD are the controls. Who's knocking? Spacebar to view. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Same as it ever was, I guess. Hey, I came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Why? Something bad's coming. Oh yeah? My cousin called me. The news over there is saying there's something weird going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Now, interesting thing, there have been, and I might do a reaction video about, the popular conspiracy theories, because there are some conspiracy theories out there that are, I think would make pretty cool what if horror games, but, creepy. I hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Yeah, forget the visitors. What's happening with the sun? Either it's going to explode or there's going to be an explosion on it. So maybe like a sunspot, or, all I know is something's wrong with it. Something's wrong with the sun? Really? You notice this summer's been the hottest yet, right? Well, wouldn't that have to do with our ozone? I think we need to prepare for the worst. My cousin said that staying home alone is dangerous. So I came over so you don't get killed. Well, wait a minute. Pause. Why would I get killed if I'm here by myself? Can the visitors invade our homes? How's your wife and daughter? Don't worry, a good friend just arrived the other day. He'll look after my family. Wouldn't the more logical thing be to bring you and your whole family over here? Why would you leave them over at your house? Something's off here. Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. Wait, so that's just it? Looks like no one else is... Huh. I guess that's either me or... The phone lines are down until fall. We'll just have to wait. I just got an achievement call. Who you gonna call? So Dev. Oh, I'm about to say. It would be more convenient if I could use E to do stuff instead of space, but it looks like I can. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Though they're lying on the cold ground, they appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Really? I don't know if I could... Oh yeah! Why did it say to close all windows? I wonder. Better not go in there right now. Check it during the day. What? Why? Ew, there's a skinny dog is... Hey, where is civilization at? A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that goes through the field. It's looking around mournfully, trying to find some food. Well, it better get out of here, because, better not go in there right now. What? Why can't I go in there right now? Loneliness and isolation. AT field? AI field? Not sure what that means. Better not. I can't go into the kitchen. I can't go into my own office. Your neighbor's house stands in the hayfield. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. Why is that view... What? These two views are completely different. Like the landscape. The landscape changed that dramatically from there to here? Huh. Can't go into the living room. I can't make out what that picture is. Yeah, see, I should be able to push E to use this, not spacebar. I can't use the radio. So I guess the only thing I can do in here is go to sleep. Interesting. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Interesting. Now here's something else too. When I was in college, my chemistry teacher, he was like, I want to tell you guys something. And he told us that one day the sun is going to explode and destroy every planet in the solar system. And we were all looking at each other like, what? And then he goes, but you guys don't have to worry about it. You'll be long dead before that happens, because it's going to happen probably in the next 1,000,000 years or so. And we were like, bruh, you can't be saying stuff like that, bro. Like, we up here. And the irony is, we were up here thinking we don't have much time left, right? But the truth of the matter is, no one knows when their time is. You know, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, could be the next 5 minutes, or the next 55 years. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. This says wrap. Let me see. What? Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. What? Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy walks around at night. The pale, scrawny one. He's not human. What is going on here? What? So there's a scrawny dude walking around at night that isn't human? I'm afraid this will make me go blind. I better not check it until at night. So can you explain why I couldn't go into this office until morning? Doesn't seem to be anything in here noteworthy. Alright. So you just forced your way into my house, huh? You ain't even asked me if you can come over here. You just... Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to let other people in. Yeah, why should I let strangers into my house? I know you keep your distance from people, but you have to. Why? My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't be alone. Why we can't be alone? Okay, now you're kind of making it seem like these visitors are a problem. Because if it's just the sun being too hot, that's one thing, but why are you trying to tell me I can't be alone? But she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. People are a chore for me. What's the use of extra people? I remember that. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have to. Otherwise, we won't survive now. They might bring something or tell you some interesting things. And don't forget to test them for signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So you have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out of the windows. The TV's good. The TV's a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. What exactly do we need to... I don't understand what's going on. Apparently the sun is acting strange. And now the summer is hotter than it's ever been. And I guess the people who were outside are starting to melt because of the heat of the sun, which is in itself creepy. I'll give you that. And I don't see the point in declaring a state of emergency because there's nothing you can do about the sun, right? Except go underground. I'm afraid that all we can do is try to survive and hope that this nightmare ends soon. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Well, what good will beer do me, sir? If we're in a time where we need to survive, quote unquote, that's like getting drunk in the zombie apocalypse. Hey, why would I do that? Drink it and go to sleep. It makes you really sleepy. So if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Well, I'm gonna assume those are root beers, sir. Wait. Go back in there. So I got what? Pickles, Bober Kearney, a family business run by two brothers who live near. The beer has a fresh, natural character, evoking a summer walk in the woods. What? You know what? I'm out, bro. Whatever, dog. You got that. Is there anything in here that can tell me what is actually going on? Because you got one aspect with the sun, but what about these visitors? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. This is the weirdest bathroom setup I believe I've ever seen. First of all, where's the toilet? You know what I'm saying? Instead of a toilet, you have a washing machine, it looks like. So no toilet, but a bathtub. I guess the toilet's, what, over here somewhere? Can I call somebody? Down until fall. Oh, okay, that's interesting because the game comes out in the fall if I'm not mistaken. And I can't look out the window because I'll go blind. And from what I understand, if you look at the sun for too long, you'll go blind. So I'm assuming the sun has been supercharged somehow. No one would be out, what? On the street this time of day. So what exactly am I supposed to do? Maybe watch some TV? Looks like you can't catch any more radio broadcasts. Man, how dare you talk to me that way? I guess I should go to bed. I don't want to sleep right now. I'm full of energy. So I guess I gotta drink one of these cold beer. I'm clicking all through here, and there's nothing. So yeah, I guess I gotta drink why is this a question mark though? And what about this? What are these things up here? What does that lead to? Let me see. It goes into the wall there and then it just stops. So where was the kitchen at again? Over here? I guess this is part of the tutorial where we have to drink the beer made me so tired I should lie down and sleep. I guess he is the neighbor. I just a little confused because I'm like, why would you leave your wife and children with a friend and come over here instead of bringing all of them over here? Like, you should have took all of the supplies and brought them all over here. No? And he said the TV gives some advice, but I don't know. Wait a minute. I hear knocking at the door. Better not. See? What does this even mean? Hold on. Where am I? Better not go in there right now. Check during the day. Why? Ugh. What is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. There are lots of people out walking at night. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start testing people now too. Did you get here safely? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Wait, why would I ask them, did you get here safely? Like, they're here, aren't they? Now people sit at home and sleep during the day. At night, they walk around and do things. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. Let's go already, or I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game. Some kind of game he made up for me. You have to roll the dice. You have to roll dice, and then you move using stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. Oh, so that was actually his. That was actually his, hold on. I don't understand the checking during the day thing. Oh! Can I come in? Dude, you gotta be a visitor. You look like a well-dressed rake. I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everyone can handle my temperament. But I won't hurt anyone. Don't worry, life is stupid sometimes. You get it. So, can I come in? You sure you won't make any... You're not a visitor, are you? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, but asking everyone that directly is nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. Why do you think it'll be different here? Why would I ask this? Why do you think it'll be different here? He says, I guess things won't be any different here. So you should say, why don't you think they'll be different here, right? Anyways, why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I thought about saying something rude at first, but I changed my mind. I told you, the people there didn't like me. God knows who it was. So when I think about it, maybe they threw me out for good. They could have eaten me alive and no one would have noticed. You should leave, bro. I understand. I understand, but I'm angry. You're just as cowardly as everyone else around here. Sleep well, good man, and screw you. Yeah, well, don't let the visitors kill you, my boy. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something, and paying you no mind. Hey, y'all, get off my lawn before them visitors get a hold of you. In the distance is the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. He's not... What? Light blazes through the window and it seems like his family is waiting for him to go back home. What? Am I tripping, or did he not already go back home with the girl? Oh no. Hello. Sorry it's so late. It was so hot today. The TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not that I wanted to come here. The asphalt is already melting under our feet, but it's not too bad yet. You're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Imagine, they chased me out of my own home. So now I want to find somewhere to hide from the sun. Visitors chased you out of your house. Why do you... What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's scary, of course. With these visitors everywhere and the sun burning with... I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I'm not gonna cap, alright? I'm not gonna cap. With the way you look, I should immediately assume you're a visitor. But they said for me not to be home alone, right? And if I'm being honest, I saw that dude leave with his daughter. So, fine, come in. Thanks. Thank you, seriously. I'll live a little longer, thank God. But we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if you... Wait, where did she go? Teens are still out there. I don't see anybody else knocking. Alright, then I guess I'll go ahead and take my nap. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing and the crime level has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now, over to just a moment. An urgent message has just come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the external appearance and behavior of humans. What? Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures. Perfect white teeth. One eyewitness is able to back this up. So which one is the visitor? He encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Now for the weather forecast. Why would you do a weather forecast? What does the weather forecast matter? See if I can't get something on the radio. Welcome. It's time for I Wanna Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all his documents? There are kilotons of information in there. Who stole all his documents? I knew I wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. So, apparently a doctor has the truth about visitors. No one's in the kitchen. Heh. I hope all this ends soon. Yeah, me too. I already know how you lost your house. There's no need for me to ask that, but I need to test you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. Ha! What? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Phew. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? Man, I'm so terrified I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Oh, nah. So, do I fit the description? I'm a visitor? How? How? It can't be. Oh no. I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Okay, what do you have to say? Because those were some pretty perfectly white teeth. You did say you just got your teeth fixed, but then you don't remember. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? Nah. Nah. Let me see them teeth again. Look at how clean and white them teeth are. It's over. I should have known from the jump. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can I have some kind of a bandage? Hey, I can't have you killing me, you know what I mean? Like, you had perfectly good teeth. You were a visitor. Wait. Well, I don't know. How can you tell if they're a visitor or not? Wait, so I'm just gonna like kill them and then just leave the body in there? You know what? I should do this every time I leave the room. I don't know why I don't. Wait, what is this? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horror. If only for a moment. Okay. What? The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. What? It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. So they weren't burned by the sun. They were killed by someone. What is that? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's like his skin is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Yeah, that's a little, Man, what? Who's knocking on this door? Hello there, human. Oh, nah. How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust with our own eyes. Where are your eyes, by the way? The earth is being cleansed. The sun is doing its work. And we are on the path to a pure new world. Behold this blessing. What? What did you expect, human? Listen, I'll give you a little rundown. The sun does not burn and broil us in vain. It is cleansing us of our sins. Oh my gosh. We have made a mess of all kinds of things, and now we have angered the sun. It is giving us our due. This is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as we should. What'll happen to you? What does that have to do with me? we shall all live well as soon as the sun assists us. The sun will help us escape all of this. Don't you understand? You understand. This is why you're alive. You should leave, bro. How stupid can you be? You're chasing away a righteous man. For letting me in, you shall receive a generous reward from the Holy Sun himself. Reconsider, my good man. Get out. When you're pretending not to know anything about the sun, were you pretending not to know anything about the sun or what? Well then, I will save someone else. Goodbye. Yeah, you a whack job for real. Is that Joker gone? He is not gone. I don't want to bring any attention to my house. Oh nah. Hey. Can you let me in, buddy? What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun while putting out forest fires. What? Oh, he capping. He is capping for real. Why would you try and put out forest fires? I'm the only one left for my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. What? Wait a minute, man. None of this is making sense. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? The hospital? There are no more hospitals, man. When the visitors came, there was no more point in hospitals. Wouldn't it be cool if this was connected to That's Not My Neighbor? Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No one's gonna help me. I'd be better off putting out fires and dying with my friends. I don't have much time left anyway. If those are truly burns, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. That story doesn't make sense. I don't know why y'all would be putting out forest fires. If the sun is melting the concrete in the street, then during the day, it's gonna light everything up. There's no point. You know what? Come on in, bro. Thanks, man. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper at work before we went to put the fire out. They wanted us to go to the FEMA quarantine zones. But who will go there if everyone who does just dies? Here, I don't need it anyway. Either throw it away or use it for something else. One-way ticket. Where's this FEMA document? Can I see it? I thought all my energy was used up. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. That don't look like no child to me. I'm sorry, lady. I think your child was swapped with a visitor. Hello, please help me. What do you want from me? Let me in to sleep. I'm awfully tired. I used to have 5 kids. This is the last one. What happened to the others? I don't know where to look for them. I just want some good sleep. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them? I want to get to his house, but I just can't anymore. Yeah, we fought a lot, but there's no surprise. That's no surprise. How do you live with other people if you act like a... Of course not. Look, the important thing is to find my kids. See, man, and look, she ain't got no whites. Man, that's how them black-eyed kids be getting you, bro. Anyway, you know what? Come in. Finally, a rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll leave tomorrow. Yeah, you better believe you're leaving tomorrow. Looks like no one else is at the door. Yeah, you definitely leaving tomorrow. And I'm locking this door behind me. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service to address the emergency situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. What? According to the specialist data, this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. Oh, so their fingernails look completely black, huh? That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on a pale maniac. But first, an ad break. Oh yeah, I saw the pale maniac. And thankfully, since I woke up this morning, I guess he's no longer Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately at XXXXXXXXX. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the something aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Nonsense. It's stifling in here. Did you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still with me. Probably just went off somewhere. I need to know where the others went. And if they're okay. Do you have a phone? I could call their father so I don't have to see his ugly mug again. Okay, fine. So she's here. I need to see who else is here. Because I believe I let somebody else in, right? Am I tripping? There was a weird dude about cleansing sins and whatnot. The Slender Man, the lady and her son. But I thought I did let somebody else in. I let in the firefighter. So where did he go? I guess, you know what, I guess he was dying. So did I check this room? I'm about to say. It's so hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out more than a week. Although I did feel a little better than when you decided to let me in. Thank you. But I'm sitting here while the rest of the guys are dying. I could have been with them. I have nothing else I have nothing to lose anyway. I'm gonna die after. Sure, man. I have nothing to hide. It all burned up a long time ago. I can see that your teeth are messed up. I need to see your hands, bro. Have a look. These are white, but these are like 2 charred logs. Clean fingernails, though. Ironic, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Don't judge too harshly. Smoke isn't exactly a good dentist. Yeah. Alright. Time to check. Wait, where did her son go? Go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Your teeth, let me see them. They're not perfect. They're not perfect. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time. But now I regret that. I will tell you this. I didn't really care much about my teeth until I had my first toothache. Then I started taking really good care of my teeth. I'll let you be for now, but I still got one more thing. I need to see your hands. Hey, let me see your hands! Okay, you're good. They're shovels, not palms. All for the kids. So yeah, your son went somewhere. And the lady that was in here is gone. Well, there's a phone here, but she's probably not going to use it to call her husband. Because she doesn't want to see his ugly mug. Alright. I guess I'll go back to sleep. So I'm assuming you can't check any of these doors at night. What? Oh, there's some hazmat people. Small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? How about trying to find that pale maniac that's been outside? What? The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You hate to think what kind of infection could show up if the decaying bodies were left to rot out there. But I thought you said they were charred. Like, that means they were burned to a crisp, right? Well, stop knocking at my door, I'm coming. What on earth are you? I'm sorry, I ain't letting nobody in my house who ain't got no shirt on, bro. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? You never know. You understand? I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward, right? But hey, you home alone? Oh, that's definitely a visitor. No, I'm not alone, boy. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows what will happen in a few days. Now here's something I'm curious about. Why won't these visitors attack you with more than one person? Are they just as vulnerable as humans? I wonder. Well, they gotta be, because I killed one. They gotta be, because I killed one. So I wonder, so they gotta be just as vulnerable as us. If that's the point, ain't no need to be scared. Just pull you out a blicky. Oh, nah. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. How's life? Man, who is you? Yeah. Oh, you're not my buddy. How long have you lived here? This house has always been in my family. Nah, come on. I'm incapable of making mistakes. My memory never fails me. My buddy definitely lived here. Hey, I've come a long way. Could you let me in, please? You should leave. What? Huh? I see you're a normal guy. Maybe in a what? Pushing myself here tired me out. Now that was work. You pushed yourself all the way here, but I have no idea who you are. Alright? I already have somebody here. I'm not alone. And the visitors won't attack me while I'm not alone. So you should go. Yeah, you're just supposed to leave. I'm rolling out, lunatic. Yeah, get out of here. You act like I'm not the FEMA shelter. Are they still out there? Well, you gotta understand, man. I can't. I got a limited supply of food. Yo, who is this? So we meet again. Really? I remember things were different last time, but we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with an action. Could you tell me my fortune from a book? Which page should I open to? Just open to the middle, bro. What are you? Me? I am I. You were home. Yes, a tragic story. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. The dead shall rise and speak. What kind of... Do you really believe that? Not entirely. It's better to look at it as advice, so you don't forget to do something, or so you pay attention. While I was thinking about it, some knowledge came to me. A person with a cat will arrive soon. It's important that you let them inside. I can't say why yet, but it should make things easier. For now, I should go to think about your selection from the book. Bro, I don't know who you thought you used to be before you was born, but we never met. I thought that said Among Us for a second there. Yo! You seen what's going on? It's crazy. How are things with you? What is going on exactly? New possibilities, can't you see? Everyone's running around like a chicken with its head cut off, but they could just be doing things from the heart. What? They need to be happy. It's what I'm saying. Why are you here? You get right down to business. Everyone thinks you're up to something here, stirring stuff up. We could have the party of a lifetime here. A party? I ain't trying to have no party, bro. You're an idiot, obviously, but fine. I'll go to my neighbors then. Peace. Yeah, get out of here. Why would... The sun is literally burning everything in sight. And you talking about having a party. You're the moron here. You stupid idiot. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the situation with the visitors. They have organized quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Wow. According to our data, FEMA reported these signs after observing detained visitors. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a short break. That's crazy. And for our new program, yes, I am a human. It's simple. You send in your photos, and we'll check what you really are. Send your photos to us by mail and find out what you are. But please, don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. This is actually a brilliant idea. Because if you think about it, only people who are human would send in their pictures, right? Because the people who are visitors know they're visitors. At least that's what I assume. I thought you said you were going to leave after a day. So did you call your husband? Why? He just mumbled. Like he's not part of it. Never lifted a finger. It was all on me. The kids, the house, money. Sometimes I think he just tolerated me and I tolerated him, but he didn't leave me. Maybe because I was convenient. Or he's just scared I'll finally get him. I'm tired. Why haven't you gone home? The kid's at home and I don't want them to be afraid of me. And I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died in the forest already while putting out fires. Let them remember me for my tar of collective patience and conscientious work. Sure, man, I didn't hide. It all burned up. I need to check your eyes, bro. No problem. Ooh. See? Red as a couple of coals. It's from the smoke, buddy. Uh-huh. It's from the smoke, huh? The red eyes are from the smoke, you say? Maybe it'll even be easier this way. When the forest burns up, you just watch it turn to ash, and you know you can't do anything. I will be back, sir. Just know that I will be back. Hey, I need to test something on you. Your eyes, let me see them. See those huge bags? That's from sleep deprivation. Get on to sleep then. Why is there always a bug in my refrigerator? And where is this woman's child? Alright. So, yeah. Now, wait a minute though. I'm thinking he did have burned hands. And the hands that weren't burnt, the fingers that weren't burnt were, had clear nails. His teeth were messed up. He could have the bloodshot eyes from the smoke, but hasn't it been a few days now? I tell you what, let me tell you like this, my guy. If I come back tomorrow, when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to kill you. It's just that simple. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for today. But when I come back tomorrow, it's a wrap for you. So you either better die from your burns or leave, because tomorrow I'm killing you. It's just that simple. Unless, of course, you kill me tonight. Is this house on fire? Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have set it on fire on purpose? What happened to the neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. What? The neighbors were burned. Oh no. The pale, creepy man is standing in the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in his head and a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his impending death. I have a feeling the pale visitor is going to visit me. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're going around your neighborhood. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. Yeah, do we need this too? No, but you can buy it if you deem it necessary. We're in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. Since we're often in the sun, it's important for us to be careful. Do you have a plan of action? Of course, we can't be spontaneous. We'll take one of your people to our laboratory. They'll just complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's alright, and then we'll return them. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents if you need to evacuate. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. No, don't take her! We'll take one person and go. You taking the woman and her gremlin? Have a good night. Oh, you little piece of trash. You left me with this visitor? Oh my gosh. Bruh. Hello. Oh, lean on me for the moment. Okay, I get it. The aesthetic dictates that a lot of these people look kind of weird. But what is this? Somebody's hand is on her shoulder. Who is that? Is it okay that we're here? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before the trouble with the sun started. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna explode. Wait, this is one of her hands right here. Which, by the way, looks kind of ghoulish, if you ask me. Where is her other hand at? Like, what is this? What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more at ease. And then we'll create a new life for ourselves. Do you think our lives are over? I disagree. It should be easier. Well, look, I'm running short on meat shields, so thank you. Help me bring her in. Our parents' death seems to have made her even weaker, but she's been like this for a long time. Maybe she'll come out of it a little here. Better think twice. What in the world? Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my dad. What? Who? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them about something and then they killed him. What? Now our house is on fire. Well, come on, bro. You help me? I'm scared. Don't be scared, boy. I have a stick in your face. That's the only way I can repay. So what happened to his wife? Wow. So I took in 3 new people, huh? I'm telling you, this version of me is better than, what is it? FEMA, what is it? And why is it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the problems caused by the visitors' invasion. Wait, if they're coming from underground, how is this an invasion? They were already here. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. And now for new information, eyewitnesses have reported a new sign of the visitors. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that this sign is linked to the fact that the visitors have no hair in this area. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and escort to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. Wait a minute. Why does my house look ever more increasingly red? That's right, he took the... Oh yeah. This is the end. Hey, how are you? I feel like there's a heavy blanket. Very heavy. Pressing down on my body. Oh, I see how she's made now. That's her hand. This is her shoulder. Okay, I see now. Pressing down on my body. I don't want to. Well, I only got 5 tests, so I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would give it to me. I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. She couldn't even get in the tub at home. No changes yet, but thanks for asking. People with depression are really complicated. I'm afraid we might have to run at any time and she won't be able to find it in her. Or she won't be able to eat just because she doesn't have the energy for it. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. Hey bro, I'm gonna tell you now. Before this day is over, it's up for you. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said that it was wrong. And they said, I'll talk to you more tomorrow, alright? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's alone in the grief. Now, here's my problem with that. My problem with that is these visitors are mimics. They can mimic humans. And you saw one with the guy with no shirt. He was blatant with it. He was like, hey, you might not be so lucky next time if there's no one here. You know? So that girl could be the visitor that burned down the house. There's nothing in here. Wait, you used my bathroom, my soap? You ain't tell me nothing? Alright. So I got 4 actions to make. No, I have 5 actions to make. First things first, I need to check you. I need to check your hands. My sister helps me. Okay. She should have just let me die back then. I need to check. I checked your hands. Let me check your teeth. They're not exactly perfect. You gonna knock them out? Don't tempt me. I need to check something on you. Just don't torment my sister. Yeah, I need to check your hands. My sister isn't in any shape to take care of herself right now. So I'm the only one doing things with my hands. They're rough, but your nails are fine. And how should human hands look when they're responsible for 2 lives at once? I need to check one more thing. Just don't torment my sister. Let me see your armpits. I'll show you, but please don't bother my sister, okay? She's too tired for this. Not exactly hairless. I typically take care of myself, but I didn't bring a razor with me. There's not really time for that anyway. Alright, boss man. I think you know what time it is, bro. Let me see your armpits. Are you sure? It's not a pretty sight. Ooh. Everything's burnt. My skin is cracked like old tree bark. I don't raise my arms if I don't have to. It hurts. Yeah. Remember what I told you before, right? Because I'm sorry, bro, but you fit the signs. Your eyes are red. You fit the signs, my friend. Do you even know what these hands have been through? So that's how it is. Yeah. That's how I told you it was gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, your eyes were red. What else was I supposed to do? If you have even one of the signs, I'm taking you out. It's just that simple. If you have even one of the signs, I'm taking you out. The house is gone. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. Only a ghostly shell remains, even though a happy family lived there until recently. A strange feeling overwhelmed you, as if you knew this was coming. It's like you felt as if death was going to come to this house oh so soon. Like, by this house you mean their house or my house? Cause what? You see a stake that has a skull and a helmet on it. The skull has been black, burnt skin on it, and it looks like someone yanked out the teeth. The head has been here all day. The whole grisly display seems like a threat. It was probably left behind by the creepy pale visitor. So that's what a visitor looks like, huh? Hello, resident. I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. So many idiots around. I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Well, everyone. The idiots who were only held back by faith or whatever else. And when I don't even understand this sentence. Like, this stuff with the visitors wasn't enough for us. We have those here too? What are you so wound up for? Don't take it personally, it's just after the stuff with the sun and the arrival of the visitors, it feels like humanity died along with. And I'm angry. I just wanted to do normal things, you know? I wrote music. No one needs that now. I was trying not to become a part of either camp. You should leave, bro. How about I give you an And what is that? Energica? If you let me in so that everyone's happy. Get out. You're just as stupid as all the other cowards. Sit there and take it while they bash your face in. Yeah, get your stupid self out of here. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of a recent massacre. They take all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to keep them out of the looters' hands. They were probably expecting the pale visitor not to survive their encounter with the crowd of armed people. Now there are a few more body bags. Wait, this armed visitor killed a group of soldiers? It killed a group. I was wrong. They're not just as... Hey, honey. That walk here really took it out of me. Can I come in for a rest? Did you come straight here? Not straight here, of course. Life will bring whoever it needs into your life. We don't pass by anyone. Since I'm here, that means my feet and my eyes led me here. As it's meant to be, I assume. I don't follow. Do you need something? So you could have kept walking. I mean, I'm sorry, this may sound mean, but this is the question I have. It's like you haven't heard a word I've said, hon. I'm tired of walking. I could at least catch my breath here and have a conversation. That's entertaining enough for an old woman like me. You tell me something, and I'll share back, and then I can at least close my eyes for a while. You seem harmless enough. Don't make me regret this. I have a blicky. And the only thing taking me out of here is the burning of the sun. You understand me? Now, if the sun's gonna get so hot it's gonna destroy everything, fine, but... Hey, old friend. What you got there? A gloomy... Wait, what? What have you got there? The gloomy chick? One moment there's some clatter, the next one's whispering to the shadows. That kind of place frightens me. I don't wander alone for the fun of it, you know? I can't tolerate it when there's too much shouting or too many faces. If you like them better, you'd better off with them. I'll stay on the porch and wait for the wind to change to calm down. Don't get mad, but I don't go out in this type of storm. I can't take it. I'll crumble. So what? You want me to get rid of the... Are you crazy? You want me to get rid of the two ladies that came in last night, right? Look, if you don't like it here, well, you know, I don't feel like being here, so I'll pack my tails and move along. Keep your eyes open, though. Sometimes the truth is quiet but deadly. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to kick other people out so you can come in. How ungrateful is that? I don't know. I feel like something ominous is coming. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something ominous is... Oh, no. No, I'm not human. Fall of 2025. You can see more and more visitors on the street. The sun is heating the earth more and more. Death is on our doorstep. Nobody wants to die, but you need to survive. You want to live more than others. Or is it not a desire to live, but a fear of the unknown? What is there after death? Well, we know what there is after death. It's just whether or not you want to admit it or not. We don't know. But maybe the visitors know something. Maybe we'll be able to survive this summer. so that this fall we can try to discover the answers to the most terrible question. We just have to wait a little. Survive the summer heat. Don't let the visitors in. Very interesting way to put it, I guess. I will say this, the suspense is there. The pale white visitor that killed a soldier killed multiple soldiers with assault rifles, body armor, and other types of equipment. That's a frightening thing. But I do have to ask, why is it that visitors will only go to a house if nobody's home but you? And it's weird because the visitor maybe is like another adult, because the visitor went to the neighbor's house when it was just his daughter, and the neighbor killed him and burned the house down. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I personally feel like the daughter was I feel like the daughter was a visitor. And I probably should have checked her, but I guess I ran out of days. I feel like the daughter was a visitor because remember, FEMA was at the house before the visitor came. FEMA was at the neighbor's house before the visitor came. And another thing that struck me as odd with this guy was that he left his family behind. If the whole key is to stay with somebody, right? Why wouldn't you stay with your family? He said he was worried about me being alone. Well, if that's the case, bring your wife and kid to my house, or tell me to come with you back to your house, and we could chill there. But for some reason, he just felt the need. And then he said he left a friend with his family. So either the friend took the wife and left, or the friend was a visitor and killed the wife, and then killed the husband and burned out the house. Me personally, though, I think the daughter was the visitor, which would mean that the visitor, took the daughter first. But I believe the visitor was the daughter, killed the mother, and then killed the father, and burned the house, and then came into my house, and I didn't get a chance to check her for any of the 4 signs. So I believe she's the one that busted out of the attic. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack with just a demo alone, Criticisms, though, I will say I don't like the language. I don't like the language. I don't like and again, there is that cliche, right? In every apocalyptic story, there always has to be somebody saying, "Oh, this is the work of God punishing everybody," and I think that that's unnecessary. I can't think of a zombie apocalypse movie or TV show that didn't have a preacher in it saying this is our punishment for our sins. And it's like, look, just leave that stuff out of it, bro. If you're not going to be for real about it, this is an actual way of life, So if you're not going to be for real about it, don't disrespect it, But aside from that, there's also the language. I think the language is another issue. But I would put this game on my wish list, but I have to do some research first. Now that I've seen that, there's even a guy in there talking about, oh, if you're a visitor, call our number and we will exorcise this demon from you and give you protection. So I have to make sure that it's not there's no sacrilege. And after my research, if that is the case, I'll definitely pick it up because it's a pretty decent psychological horror, I guess you could say. And there's a lot of questions I would like to get answered through the main game. Like, for example, where did the visitors come from? There's a lot of things hinting at the visitors coming from the sun or somehow using the sun. Another question is, why is it that the visitors are not affected by the sun? You know, maybe the visitors aren't affected by the sunlight, so they move around during the day and hunt during the night when the humans come out. You know, kind of reminds me a lot of that one. I forgot the name of that TV show now. But yeah, I think it was a pretty decent horror demo. I wish that people could, or not could, but because they can do it. But I just wish that people would leave religion. Like, if you're gonna put a religion in the game, make it an original one. Don't use something that's been established since the dawn of time. You know. But yeah, I'm just one voice. You know. I'm just one voice. But that's going to be the end of the video for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And until next time, you guys know what to do. Stay blessed.